Alright guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to replace your center dash vent here with a little storage container, whatever you want, a dash pod, and also how to replace your hazard switch from the factory red to the darker cherry red style. Both of these parts are fairly inexpensive if you know where to get them from. If you want to go to ECS, I believe they sell this for around $50. This I'm not sure about. I found both of those on eBay, which cost me just a hair under $30. I mean, these all come from the same manufacturer, so either you get it from ECS or anywhere else, it doesn't really matter. It's the same part you're installing. It's just whatever your preferences are. So first things first, you want to remove this top piece here. On the initial removal, there is no bolts. All it is just clips all the way around. So you want to get something like a pry tool or like a flathead wrapped with some sort of tape to prevent any marring or scratching on your trim. Just get it popped open on one side and work your way around, gently prying it off. Once you get this off, there will be a little wire that's connected to the back of it. This is what it's going to look like. All you have to do is squeeze the tab and pull the wire off. It will be a 2-wire connector. This is for the Climatronic cars. It is a sunlight sensor. But most cars that don't have that function will not have a physical sensor. It'll be a connector there, but it's going to be a dud. It's not going to have anything behind it. You'll see wires going to it, but it's going to have no function at all. So don't worry about that. You can just leave that unplugged for now. What you want to do is take a T20 and remove one bolt that's directly in the back right here. You can't miss it. Unscrew that bolt all the way. Don't lose it. Don't drop it. Then what you want to do is pinch this little bridge here with both your hands and lift up and then away. So lift it up and pull it away. The reason I say is away is because there's these two little tabs that slide into it facing your hazard switch. You get that out of the way, throw it in the trash, throw it on the shelf, do whatever you want with it. Now you're going to be exposed to the bottom section of this dash here, and you're going to see two other T20 screws, one on the right, one on the left. Use the same Torx T20, remove both of them. Once you do that, you will be able to pry back this trim, which is one piece going all the way around here, holding your two vents, your hazard switch, and your passenger airbag light on off. So what I feel is easiest, you could use a pry tool, put it behind these 3 tabs, it'll release it, or you can just use your hands, whatever you prefer. Okay, once you get those loose, you're going to want to take your flathead or your trim removal tool, whichever you have handy. I don't have my trim tool with me at the moment. You want to lift up, gently lift up, just very so slightly so you don't scratch up your radio face. And once you do that, this one's got to come out, then you'll be able to lift up a little more. There's also 2 more tabs here, but once you give it a little wiggle, that should come straight up. Oh, it's fighting me. There you go. Turn that off. It'll come straight up. It helps kind of get that other side out of the way first, which I did not do too well. Once you wiggle it out, try not to break anything. What I like to do is just flip it over on its side. First, take off this little clip that holds the harness to the body. Once you do that, then you want to go back on the front side of it. You will see a blue tab there. What you want to do is pry it away. Just put your flathead there. You might need 2 hands for this. One to hold the wire itself, the other to pry it away. Okay, just like that. It comes right off. Now be careful, do not unplug the other connector there. That is for your passenger airbag indicator on or off. If you unplug that while you have your ignition on per se, you will get an airbag light. It will set a hard fault, which you will need a pretty advanced scanner to erase. You won't be able to do it with a generic OBD scanner. Once you get that out of the way, what you want to do is there's 2 tabs on the back of the switch. Helps if you look at the new item. Let's see where I put it. If you look at the back of this switch, you will see there is 2 tabs. What you want to do is to press both of them, and then you're able to slide it back out. Alright, so you do need 2 hands for this. So squeeze one tab and the other. They're a little stubborn sometimes. Helps if you have your hand or one finger on the back side of it, getting ready to push it here, as that will give you that little extra leverage. So with 2 fingers pushing the tabs in, you'll hear them click a little bit maybe, and then you push from the other side, and that's it. It's out. Okay, so it's reverse installation. Make sure it's facing the right way. The pointy side will be facing to your right. Go ahead and line it up in there. Should just click into place, just like that. Bring your blue tab facing to the right. Click it into place. Do not forget to connect your harness. Let me see. Actually, have to do it this way. Back on this tab where we had it, it will get in the way of your climate controls here, and these little vent controls, the little gearing it has, mechanism, whatnot. All right, then we just reassemble it. I'm gonna push it in a little bit. Drop these 2 tabs in. Firmly push down. Push the back in. Okay. And if you are also doing the storage unit install, you don't have to put any screws in right now up until you drop this unit itself in. Just got 2 little tabs right here. Okay, so you slide those in. It's not all the way at the bottom, it's just slightly above. Let me see. Looks like just like that. So make sure this is leveled before you press the back down. The back will have the same amount of clips as the factory piece does. 2 tabs, one right here, one right here. If for any reason you lose one of these, you have your spare part to transfer the clips over, which did happen to me the first time. So I'm just gonna push the back down. Pretty straightforward. Once you get those pushed down, go ahead and grab your 2 T20 screws. Try to start them by hand a little bit. Helps if you have just a regular driver or ratchet, whichever works. Just nice and snug. Don't have to go crazy. It is all plastic. Sorry guys, I can see what you can see. Actually, I could see less. Alright. Just snug it up, nothing too tight. Go ahead and grab your little rubber anti-slip pad. It has 2 little rings here that kind of help it line up. You'll feel it. That's it. Switch works. Nice and clean. Just go ahead and wipe it down and call it a day. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was helpful to somebody. I didn't quite see a video online that showed both of these being installed at the same time. So hopefully this helps you out. Just be careful and follow these basic instructions and you'll have this too. Thank you.